I've always been told that I'm too small, I'm not big enough, I'm not fast enough. I don't have what it takes. I prepare so no one can take what is mine. No one can replace my mind, my heart. To be the best and stay there, sweat is necessary. I'm older. Of course I'm older. That's the beauty of it. 16 years plus. Different level of wisdom, different level of understanding, different level of punishment. I want to live long after my records have fallen, long after my rings have tarnished. And whatever you got to do to make sure you chase your legacy every second of your life. Will you be remembered? How would you be remembered? Why wouldn't you fight for the greatest achievement ever? Leave your mark to endure forever.
Madden NFL 13 will leave its mark with two of the biggest game changers in the history of the franchise. Let's start with gameplay. Madden delivers physics you can feel, powered by the all-new Infinity Engine. Every impact is more intense. Every battle is more realistic. The Infinity Engine technology delivers runtime physics, and the result is the most authentic gameplay we've ever created. And here's why. First, it delivers a countless number of animation possibilities. No two plays will ever look or feel the same. Second, interactions between players are more organic. If a player's arm is knocked while running, it may affect balance. If his leg is hit, he may trip. The Infinity Engine considers a player's mass, his speed, and his momentum, and this affects the outcome of every collision. Third, a player's physical attributes matter more than ever. Smaller players won't easily drive through larger players. Little guys will have to use their speed and agility to keep larger defenders off balance and avoid a square hit. And finally, predetermined outcomes, they're history. In the past, the start of a tackle animation would tell me that my control over the play had ended. But now, with the Infinity Engine, I can regain my balance after contact and fight for a few more yards. It's simple. The Infinity Engine completely changes the outcome of every single play. We've made a huge investment in gameplay with our biggest innovation to date, but it's our all-new Connected Careers mode that will bring you closer to the NFL and to your friends. Connected Careers combines the best of franchise, online franchise, and superstar, and creates one connected universe. It delivers 3 exciting things: deep gameplay progression, a dynamic storyline, and social integration that connects you to your league like never before. But before we take a look, I'd like to welcome a special guest to talk about building a career in the NFL, Hall of Fame wide receiver, the playmaker, Mr. Michael Irvin.
Hey, Cam. What's up, man? Look at that grab, man. That was safe. That looks so real. All I needed to do was this after the catch to make it feel good.
Thanks for joining us, Michael.
Thank you, baby. Thanks for having me.
So most of us here, we don't have a prayer of making it to the NFL, much less the Hall of Fame. So we've got this cool new mode in Madden that'll simulate a little bit of what that would be like, to play through a career, establish a legacy, and eventually make it to Canton. Why don't you tell us all a little bit about what that journey was like for you?
Well, Cam, to first think about when you start in the NFL, okay, I want to go to the Hall of Fame. That's way too big of a meal to consume. It will overwhelm you. But what you can do is what I did, take little bites. Let me just bite off making the team first. And then let me bite off a few wins, because we started 1-15, 3-13, 7-9. Like, Michael, you won't be in the league long like this anyway. But then we graduated to winning 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. Climbing the mountain is one thing, but residing at the top of the mountain is what Hall of Famers are made of, and that's another thing.
That's great. So now let's take a look at our deep gameplay progression in Connected Careers. First, I can create or join a league with up to 32 other people. I can be a current player, or I can put myself in the game. I can even be a legend, or even a coach. I can even be John Madden. As I play, my progress is tracked in my career checklist. I'll have goals I need to reach throughout each season. Meet them and I'll earn XP. And like any RPG, I can use that XP to upgrade my character's abilities. Upgrade those abilities, and that'll drive up my performance on the field, with the ultimate goal of driving up my legacy score and making it to the Hall of Fame. Here's another cool thing. If at any time I want to stop and play a new position, well, I can just retire, create a new character, start a new career, and I don't even have to start the league over.
You can retire, just come in for analyst?
Yeah, guess you can. We actually have a story engine. It's a news system that reports on everything that's happening around you and your league. We've even got a virtual Twitter feed that captures reactions from guys like Skip Bayless and Rich Eisen, just like real life. Imagine if Twitter was around when you were in the league.
Don't ask me to imagine that. I got in enough trouble with news at 11. There's no way I can survive Twitter every second. Don't ask that. Don't ask that.
Now let's look at how you stay connected to your league. You can manage your team on your PC, on your tablet, or even on your smartphone. You can sync up to Twitter or post your accomplishments to Facebook.
And that's the part I like, Cam, because most people think it's just showing up on Sunday and playing well. That's the glory. Monday through Saturday, that's the time you write the story, putting in the hard work, and that's a great thing to let the fans peek in on that.
Yeah. So, with physics you can feel and a whole new way to connect to the NFL, we're delivering the next generation of Madden today. Thanks, Michael.
Hey, thank you.
And thanks to all of you.
Hey, you got the coolest job in the world. You know that, don't you? You got the coolest job.